The thing that stopped me starting a YouTube channel for longer than I'd like to admit wasn't skill. It wasn't time. It was the assumption that I needed to spend money before I could produce anything worth publishing. That assumption is wrong, and in 2026 it's more wrong than it's ever been. The free tiers available on AI tools right now are genuinely capable of producing a complete, professional-looking, faceless YouTube channel from scratch. Learning a tool takes time. Writing a script takes time, reviewing an AI-generated voiceover, and fixing the sections that don't sound right takes time. This video is about eliminating the financial barrier to starting, not the effort barrier. Those are different things. It also doesn't mean free forever. The honest reality is that if the channel grows and you're producing one video a week, the free tiers will become limiting. But for the first several short videos, to test whether this model works for you before spending anything, the free plans are genuinely sufficient. Step 1. Choose your niche. Everything else follows from this decision, so it's worth getting it right rather than rushing it. A good niche for a faceless YouTube channel has 3 qualities. First, it's a topic you understand well enough to script content about consistently. Not necessarily an expert, but someone who's actively learning, doing, or has genuine experience in the area. Second, it has an audience that's actively searching for content. And third, it has some monetization potential, either through affiliate products, sponsorships, or eventually ad revenue once the channel grows. AI tools, personal finance, productivity, health and fitness, and passive income all work well for this model. So do more specific niches, like software tutorials for a particular industry, investing strategies for a specific type of person, or practical guides for a specific life stage. The narrower and more specific the niche, the easier it is to stand out early. The mistake most people make is choosing a niche they think will make money rather than one they can genuinely speak to. The algorithm doesn't reward what you want to say. It rewards content that people actually find useful and keep watching. That's much harder to produce on a topic you have no genuine connection to. Step 2. Set up the channel. Create a Google account if you don't already have one. Go to YouTube Studio and set up a new channel. This takes about 10 minutes and costs nothing. A few things worth getting right at setup. Choose a channel name that's specific enough to signal the niche but not so narrow that it traps you later. Set up a basic channel banner and profile image. Canva's free plan has templates for both, and they take minutes to customize. Write a channel description that clearly explains who the channel is for and what they'll get from it. Don't spend days perfecting the branding before you've published a single video. The channel design matters less than the content, and it's easy to update later. Get it to good enough and move on. Step 3. Build a free tool stack. This is the part that's genuinely different in 2026 compared to even a few years ago. The free tools available now can handle the entire production pipeline: scripting, voiceover, video assembly, and thumbnail design without any paid subscriptions. For scripting, Claude or ChatGPT both have free plans capable of producing solid first drafts. Describe the topic, the angle, the audience, and the tone, and use the output as a starting point to edit and refine rather than treating it as a finished product. For voiceover, 11 Labs offers 10,000 credits per month on the free plan. As covered in a previous video on this channel, 10,000 credits won't cover a full long-form video once you account for formatting tags and the iteration involved in getting the delivery right, but it's enough to produce a short, a sample clip, or to test whether AI voiceover fits your workflow before committing to a paid plan. The link is in the description if you want to try it. For video assembly, InVideo AI has a free plan that allows a limited number of exports per month with a watermark. For your first video or two, the watermark is a reasonable trade-off for testing the workflow at zero cost. For thumbnails, Canva's free plan is comprehensive. There's no meaningful limitation for thumbnail design at the free tier. It's one of the tools where upgrading is genuinely optional for a long time. Step 4. Produce your first video. The goal of the first video is not to go viral, and it is not to produce the best piece of content you've ever made. The goal is to complete the process from start to finish once, so you understand every step before you try to optimize any of them. Start with the script. Pick one specific topic within your niche, not a broad overview, but one narrow, answerable question or problem. Brief the AI tool with as much context as possible: who the audience is, what they already know, what they need to understand by the end, and what tone the video should take. Then edit the output until it sounds like something you'd actually say. Once the script is finalized, generate the voiceover. Paste the script into 11 Labs, select a voice, and generate a sample section first before committing to the full script. This saves credits and lets you confirm the voice is right before going all in. When the full audio is ready, note the runtime. An 8-minute audio file will require around 1,500 words of script. Take the audio into your video assembly tool and generate the video. Review the footage choices. AI tools will select footage automatically, and it won't always be the right fit for what's being discussed in the narration. Swap out anything that feels off or too generic. Design the thumbnail last. One clear headline, strong contrast, and the channel name. Keep it simple. At the scale of a new channel, the thumbnail's job is to not actively put people off, not to drive massive click-through rates. Step 5. Publish and optimize. When you upload to YouTube, a few things matter more than most guides suggest. The title should include the specific search phrase someone would type to find this content, not a clever headline, a searchable one. The description should expand on the title with 2 to 3 sentences of context, links to any tools mentioned, and affiliate links where relevant. Tags are less important than they used to be, but worth adding for context. The thumbnail should be uploaded before the video goes public. Add an end screen in the last 20 seconds, a subscribe button, and a best for viewer video recommendation. Add a card at around the 70 to 80% mark linking to a related video. Set the audience to not made for kids, set the category, then publish. After publishing, check the auto-generated captions in YouTube Studio for accuracy. AI voiceover transcription is generally reliable, but tool names and proper nouns sometimes get mangled. Fix any obvious errors before the video starts accumulating views. The first video will get very few views. This is normal, expected, and not a signal that anything has gone wrong. YouTube's algorithm needs data before it pushes content to new viewers. That data accumulates slowly at first, then faster as the library grows. The most important thing after the first video is publishing the second one, and then the third. The channels that fail at this stage are almost always the ones that spend too long waiting to see results from video 1 before producing video 2. Consistency is what creates the data the algorithm needs to work with. As the workflow becomes familiar, the time per video drops. The first video might take a full weekend. By the 5th or 6th, the same process takes a few hours. That efficiency gain is what eventually makes a weekly publishing schedule sustainable. And the weekly publishing schedule is what creates the compounding that makes the model work. Starting a faceless YouTube channel with no money in 2026 is genuinely possible. The tools exist, the free plans are capable, and the production process is learnable without any prior media experience. What it isn't is instant, effortless, or guaranteed. It requires time, patience, and enough consistency to get past the point where nothing appears to be working, which is where most people stop. If you found this useful, subscribe. I post every week on AI tools and building income online, including honest updates on how this channel itself is progressing. Links to the free tools mentioned are in the description. I'll see you in the next one.